Hey Rachel, I'm sorry this took so long. I've been super busy and stuff, but that's kind of a really bad excuse because I've had time, but I've been like, I'm tired, or like I have homework, or I don't know. I've had a million and one things to do, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Funny story, I actually made like the first half of your video like a long time ago, and then I just never got around to finishing it, and I just thought I'd just redo the whole thing because it'd be weird to have like 2 weeks ago's footage and then like now's footage, so I just thought that'd be weird. So I'm just starting over, and iced coffee. So I'm just starting over, and first of all, I just want to say that those pants are kind of epic. Like, those are gorgeous. I want those pants. Those are amazing. And that hat is so adorable. You looked really adorable. And then I went and got a lot of the Imogen, oh crap, I don't know if it's Imogen or Imogen, but whatever her name is, I got a bunch of her songs when you told me, because I know about her, I've known about her for a long time, but I don't know, I hadn't heard her new album yet, so I went and got some of those songs, and I really like them. Same with Ingrid Michaelson, I adore her. I went and got a bunch of her songs, and I really, really like them, so I like them a lot. So thank you for telling me about her new CD, because I had no idea, and now I'm like super happy because I have this awesome new Ingrid Michaelson nest. Like, I love it. And you asked what ethnicity I am, and I am kind of a Euro nut. I'm British. I don't know how much, so I think it's somewhere around like an eighth or a fourth. I'm not really sure. My ancestry is kind of sketchy because on my grandpa, on my mom's side, it's just really sketch. Like, we have no idea where he came from, or like, I think his dad was Canadian, but I'm really not sure. So I don't know. And I'm also Danish. My great-grandmother on my mom's side, and my great-grandfather on my mom's side, they were both from Denmark. They came over to Pennsylvania sometime a long time ago. I don't even know when it was. They came over to Pennsylvania and had babies. So, but yeah, they were pure Danish, so I guess that makes me like either a fourth or an eighth. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I suck at math. I'm also German, a good deal of German, which I told you and stuff. Again, I'm not sure, because on my dad's side, I'm pretty sure it's around like an eighth, and then on my mom's side, it's probably about another eighth, so it adds up to being roughly about a quarter German. My voice sounded really weird right there. I might also be a little bit French. I don't know. And then you asked who would I have playing me in a movie of my life? What actress? I would have Anna Pavlova, because you probably have got no clue who she is. She was in the Narnia movies as Susan, and she's just so gorgeous, and like everybody, when the first movie came out, everyone started telling me how much I looked like her, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, she looked just like Susan, and like, okay, whatever. And then I didn't really care until the second movie, when I was like, she gets to make out with Prince Caspian, who's Ben Barnes. He's kind of delicious, so I'm like, yeah, I look just like her, totally playing that up. Cause yeah, I mean, I would kind of kill to be able to make out with Ben Barnes. Kind of sucks. Oh, and then who would compose the soundtrack? I'm touching my hair so much right now. Do I do that a lot in my life? I think I do. But I would have Jan Tiersen compose the soundtrack to my movie of my life. You know who he is already. He composed the Amelie soundtrack, and I'm kind of in love with him and his music, because he's just a genius. Like, anyone who can come up with like La La Land, I'm probably saying that totally wrong. French people, please don't stop. Over the Williamsburg Bridge. Why did you do that? Well, if this means peace, oh, I'm stupid. And if he loves me, then why does he leave? I don't don't know. I sounded like anyhow, I just put on like 30 times. So I would have you on too if you can confirm Snapchat because I love him and he's amazing and I just okay, and then you asked what is my like favorite place that I've ever been to or something like that. I think that's what you said. And that would have to be Oregon. My great aunt and uncle like own a lake up there. It's kind of cool. And so they have all these boats and stuff. It's really like crummy though. It's not like, oh look at us, we're so posh, we've got our own lake. It's kind of like this crummy little lake full of moss and kind of gross looking. But in some parts anyways. In some parts it's really pretty, and there's actually this little house, this boathouse right on the lake. And it's kind of gorgeous. We used to go and stay there sometimes when we were homeschooled because we could just go whenever we wanted. We didn't have school and stuff. So, yeah, we used to go there for like 2 weeks at a time, and it was like the greatest time ever. I absolutely loved going there. And because I was probably 6 the first time we went, and then 8 the second time, and then we went like but I could be alone whenever I wanted, and that was like the coolest thing for me because like whenever we went on vacation anywhere else, which we didn't go to all that many places, but whenever we went anywhere else, I couldn't go anywhere by myself. I was, had to be with one of my parents or some other adult whenever I wanted to go somewhere. But there, I just put on my life jacket and like, no, hey, come back. Little face. I would just like put on my life jacket and get a little walkie-talkie, and I could go wherever I wanted on the marina. That is. Stop it! Stop, you little butt. And my cat's probably going, "You're so crazy. Why are you talking to yourself?" Anyway, so I really loved going there because like it was so beautiful, and in the mornings we would wake up and we actually stayed in a little house on the lake, and we would just wake up and look outside and there's just fog all over the lake, and it's like the most beautiful thing ever. And there's all these little salamanders, newts, sorry, which were actually California newts, classified them and stuff in Oregon. And like you just sit on the edge of the little float house, and every few seconds one of them would come up to the surface and we could just grab them out of the water with our bare hands. It was so cool. So that's definitely my favorite place like ever.